Story number one. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, my mother worked nights and we shared a double bed. One day I felt a strange presence in the bedroom. I had my eyes closed, and when I opened them, I saw hands wrapped around the bed from underneath. The hands were made of blood, bone, and hanging skin, and they tried to climb up the bed. I turned away. There was a white shadow lying next to me. I managed, after a long time, to get up and run to my grandmother's room. She didn't dare come to back to the bedroom with me. Story number two. So this was around 2010. The internet was new to me and video calls were the shit among my friends during those days. One day, one of my friends called me on Skype and we spoke about stupid things that I can't even remember. Suddenly, my friend froze for a second, but the video wasn't interrupted. After some seconds, he asked, "Who's the person behind you?" I didn't turn to look because I thought that it was playing a lame ass prank on me. But I asked him to describe the person, and he said that it was a boy of around 10, 12 years, wearing a red t shirt. He kept on asking me to look behind me, and I finally did. However, as expected, there was no one there. It has been almost 10 years, and he still maintains that there was someone behind me. Story number three. I was sitting in my living room one day, and I heard something fall in the kitchen. I have an open floor plan, so I knew my cat wasn't there. I walked over and saw a cup that had just fallen on the floor for no reason. It didn't shake me too much. I just picked it up and put it back on the counter. That evening, I was again in the living room when a painting just fell off the wall. The nail was still firmly in the wall, and none of the other things hung, and the wall fell. Just that one. I was a bit freaked out at this point, so I said out loud, "You're scaring me. If you're trying to contact me, please do it another way." And nothing else weird happened. Story number four. My cat is a psychic. One night she woke me up by climbing onto my chest with one of my favorite necklaces, a gold chain that my best friend gave me for my sweet 16 dangling from her mouth. Confused, I scolded her for taking the necklace, put it back on my dresser, and went back to sleep. The next morning, my best friend called me to tell me she had been robbed. She'd come home before the burglar had a chance to steal anything except the gold necklace. I told her about my cat's odd behavior, and we were both spooked. Story number five. I was visiting a friend in Sweden who is a medium and has things happen to her all the time, especially at home. Towards the end of my stay, my air mattress was getting a little deflated, so when my weight was on it, it would really dip down just as I was dozing off. I felt the edge of the bed dip down like someone was sitting on it. Then it felt like they laid down to spoon me, draped an arm over me, and leaned over, almost like they were going to give me a kiss goodnight. I sat up so fast, turned the light on, and saw the door was shut and no one in the room.